Welcome to Cat Simplified channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Right. In this lesson, we are going to look at table of content, and then we will also look at footnotes and endnotes. Basically, we are going to focus on references. Right. So now here, if I want to insert table of content, I will first go through the question paper. It says insert an automatic table of content on page 2 to display as follows. Display 2 levels of heading. Use the heading 1 and heading 2 style. Display the table of content in a modern format. So you select where we need to put the table of content. From references, you see table of content, or alternatively, you type table of content from the search. So table of content, and then you choose custom table of content. Right, the question says the format should be modern. There are various formats here. We have classic, distinctive, fancy, and then we choose the modern one. Show levels. The question says we must choose 2 levels. Then you go to options. That's where you select the heading style that are applied. So here, the question wanted us to use heading 1 and heading 2. So it's easier. Sometimes there are other heading styles that have been customized that you have to select. Right. So let's say we want to include heading 3. We just type 3 here. If you don't want heading 1, then you remove it. But basically here we need heading 1 and heading 2. Then after that, we click OK. And then OK. So this is the table of content. Right. Now let's move again to another topic, that's heading style. Let's say we want heading 1 and want to modify the style. If you want to make changes to the heading 1 style, you right click, you will find modify. Now, you choose based on, sometimes the question will tell you which one should it be based on. Let's say we want to be based on the heading 1 or heading 2. So like here, we are just sticking to the normal one. And then the question, you can have a question that wants to change the font. Let's say we want to change the font to Algerian. It should be bold. And then the color can be changed. Then here, format. We can change the font. We can change the paragraph. We can put a border also around it. Let's say that it should be shaded with a color. And must put a border around it. Again, you can also get a question that you must change the text or the paragraph or the font. Sometimes you can get maybe the character spacing expanded by 2 pt. And then okay. Right. Now when we are done, because the heading 1 has already been applied on certain heading, you must take automatically update so that it will update automatically the one that has been applied already. So that's how we modify or we change existing style. Now, if you want to create a new style, you can use the search by say maybe style, or you can just say create style. Then you see create a new style. Or you can just click on this arrow. Then you see this one, you say new style. Then you can give the style name, let's say grade 11. And then you can apply certain things like what we did here, maybe the text. Or it should have a paragraph. Keep lines together and then exactly maybe 12 pt. You can change all this. Then after that, don't forget to take automatically update, even if they don't ask you. Then you see now grade 11 will be there. Right, so basically that's how we create a style. And then we also create table of contents. Right, now, we also have footnote and endnote. Now, when you talk about footnote, footnote is always at the bottom of the same page, and then endnote is at the bottom of the last page. So let's say we want to insert a footnote on the word mouse. You can get footnote from references again. Then you see footnote section. Then you click on footnote, that arrow there. So to give you footnote and endnote. Now you see here footnote, that's the bottom of the page, or footnote can be below the text. So based on what the question specified, let me choose bottom of the page. If we take endnote, it says end of the document or end of the section. So here, bottom of the page. And we can use a symbol as a footnote. You can use a symbol as a footnote. Let's say I want to use this symbol as footnote. Or you can customize the footnote. Now, you click on insert. So the footnote will be at the bottom of the same page. Then you give the description of the footnote. A computer mouse. So this is the text. Now, when I put the mouse pointer on that symbol, it will read the statement or the message that I type here. Remember not to type the footnote message before the symbol. Right. And again, you can also change. If you want to go to the footnote, like this symbol here, if I want to move to the footnote, where that footnote is, I right click, you'll see go to footnote. And then you also see note options to give you the dialog box. Let's say you want to change the symbol. Or when you right click again, you see convert to endnote. So it can be footnote, then you convert it to endnote. When I click on convert to endnote, it takes to the last page. So that's how we insert footnote and then endnote. Right, then the last topic will be how to insert the source and citation. Let's say I want to insert a source. So you go to the search and you type the source, then you give it source manager. Then you find new. Alternatively, from references, you see manage source. Then you find new. We have delete, copy, and edit. If you have existing source here, you can edit it, you can modify or add, delete it as well. Right. So let's say I have this, and I want this source here. I want to edit it. You just click on edit, then you can make changes to it. Right. Now, if I want to create a new source, I click on new. The source, if it's report, you choose report. If it's website, you select website, you type the author, 11, then the name of the web page. So you fill in this information, the URL, you type them there. When you are done, you click OK. So it will be part of the source manager, the list. Now, if you want to insert it as a citation, let's say I want to insert as a citation here. I go to references, insert citation. Then you see all the available sources here. You click on it. Now, the list of all cited sources, which we call the bibliography. So there's a style here, which is APA. We have Chicago, we have Harvard, and so on. So if I want to insert the bibliography, I go there, insert bibliography. That will give me the list of all the cited sources. So basically, that's how we insert the source, the citation, the footnote, and then the endnote. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get more videos.